Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Sheen. Today we're talking about Immersion, IMMR. IMR is the ticker symbol. Immersion is the company. Guys, consider subscribing if you haven't yet already. Give me a thumbs up. It really helps out the channel. Check out my links in the description below for free stocks with Webull. Sign up for Cash App. You get $5. I get $5. It really helps out the channel, and I really appreciate it. So like I said, we're talking about Immersion, IMMR. I dropped this video about 3 weeks ago. It has 928 views. I talked about Immersion stock. I thought it was going to 2x in 2021, but the more that I think about it and the more that I research into this company and the fact that the PlayStation 5 is doing amazing, I think this probably is going to be more than a 2x in 2021. It could be a 3 to 4x, in my opinion, in 2021. Also, shout out to Dead Inside. He is a bigger YouTuber than I am, and he just picked up this company, this stock, I believe today. He dropped a video. So, it could be attributed to the movement that this stock is seeing right now. So, like I said, it's starting to move. $9.42 is at the close. It was up 5.49% at the close. But then after hours, it was up 12.53% to close at or after hours at $10.60. Market cap currently is 253 million. When I dropped my first video 3 weeks ago, this company was trading at $8.45. So like I said, PlayStation 5 console breaks all-time sales record, and this is the catalyst that this company is having right now. The PlayStation 5 controller, so the company gets a royalty for every single controller that Sony sells. So PlayStation 5, like I said, breaking all-time sales records. It's going to be massive, and these consoles last for 8, 9, 10 years. So just think about how many controllers they're going to sell in the course the lifetime of the PlayStation 5 controller, and they could update a controller, get a new controller. So moving into the future, I think they're going to do amazing. And if they do amazing, PlayStation 6, PlayStation 7, it will continue to adapt their technology into PlayStation and whatever else controller there is. So like I said, very bullish on this company. And the fact that the PlayStation 5 is doing so well is just another bullish sign. So the PlayStation 5 DualSense controller is a literal game changer. You can check out the reviews for yourself. It's all over the internet. Everyone is going crazy about the DualSense controller, talking about the adaptive triggers. Do your own due diligence. Check out the reviews for yourself. I have also seen negative reviews that the triggers have been breaking, like weeks after they buy them, that they have been breaking. So do your own due diligence. I think it's probably blown out proportion. If there is an issue with the controller, I'm sure Sony and Immersion will do something about it and fix the problem, whatever the problem may be. So I don't think it is something to be concerned about as long as the issues are addressed. So the haptics, how much does it really matter? The new controller's L2 and R2 triggers feel nearly identical to those of the DualShock 4 under normal circumstances. But if you happen to stumble on a game that supports the adaptive triggers functionality, something magical happens. So like I said, check out the reviews for yourself. Everyone is, raving about this controller. So it's like the next generation because, we had 4K HDR. So as far as the visual aspect of gaming, we've kind of really hit a limit. So the next generation, next step is really the haptics, the feeling of the game, to actually feel the game and interact with the game. Think about virtual reality, think about augmented reality, and haptics is really the next generation of gaming. So their technology is not only in gaming, but they also do automotive, mobile phones, Internet of Things. So just think about vehicles. As vehicles move into the future, I think we're going to get rid of a lot of knobs and dials and switches and buttons. It's all going to be really a one interface. Tesla's leading the way on this. Just one giant interface, which is a screen. It obviously has no controls or buttons or anything like that. So you just touch the screen and you move sliders on the screen. And so people are used to having some type of feedback when you move a slider or control something. So you get that feedback, so you know that the interface accepted what you are trying to input. Just think about when you interact with your phone, when you push something on your phone, you get that feedback, you get some type of vibration. That's exactly what this company does. So not only in gaming, but in cars, but also think about moving into the future, things at home. Think about getting rid of knobs and dials on your stove, on your oven, on your microwave, and just moving to a more simplistic design, just a screen that you interact with, and people want that haptic feedback. That the feedback, like I said, you get feedback that the system, the software, is understanding that what you want to do. So moving into the future, I think that this could be massive for the company and for this technology. So that pretty much wraps up my video, but I just wanted to share my position. So in my original video that I dropped 3 weeks ago, I did say that I was buying call options on this company, and at that time I was down 6.86% on my position. But fast forward today, it is now up 115% on this position. So I think this could be massive. Do your own due diligence, look into the company, and I think by the time next year rolls around, I think in end of January or in the beginning of February, Immersion, Immr, they're going to announce their quarterly numbers. I think they're going to be massive. So the PlayStation 5 was released in November, so it was before the Christmas cycle, and so a lot of people have been buying the system. It's sold out everywhere. Controllers, people are buying up the controllers. The reviews are fantastic. So I think when they report their numbers in January and February, the stock is probably going to take off. So do your due diligence, look into the company. If you believe, like I believe, that they're going to do well with the PlayStation 5 catalyst, and just moving on into the future, it might be a good time to pick up this position before it really takes off. Like I said, it's starting to take off already, but when the numbers actually come out in January or February, I think it's going to be amazing. So guys, consider subscribing if you haven't yet already. Check out my other videos if you haven't yet already. Catch you in the next one. Peace.